Hello and welcome to New Fast Food. We've got a lot to talk about today, including Taco Bell testing brand new, never before seen burritos, Papa John's selling garlic sauce by the gallon, and Sonic is slinging Slingers at a discount. And you'll want to stick around to the end of the episode. We've got a brand new edition of Friends of Fast Food. This girl is very popular. You're definitely going to want to stick around. And with that, let's get started. First up, Taco Bell has been spotted testing new burritos in 2 different cities. Each city has 2 different burritos that they're testing, so there's a total of 4 brand new burritos that we're going to take a look at today. And I'm going to say that these burritos are somewhat top secret because unlike some recent items that Taco Bell has put out press releases that they're testing them, these items sort of came in under the radar with no press release announcing them. The great thing about all 4 of these burritos is that they all come in at a $1 price point. That's incredible. You'll see when we start going through these. The first ones that we're going to talk about are called the $1 Grande Burritos. And so there's 2 different kinds. There's the 3 cheese nacho burrito and the chicken enchilada burrito. The 3 cheese nacho one comes with beef, nacho cheese, sour cream, tortilla strips, and the 3 cheese blend. So that's actually a pretty hefty $1 burrito. I'm impressed by that one. The chicken enchilada one comes with chicken, rice, sour cream, looks like cheddar cheese, and maybe some enchilada sauce. It's hard to tell, but that would make sense. It's an enchilada burrito, so it makes sense it would have enchilada sauce in there. Both of these are incredible values at only $1. I'm not really sure where the Grande name comes in, and that's why I think that these burritos are being tested together, but I think if they pass the testing phase, my guess would be that they would be released separately. So they would just release either the 3 cheese nacho by itself or the chicken enchilada as its own promotional item separate. I don't think they would release these 2 together. They seem to be too different to me, and the Grande name doesn't tie them together in any sort of meaningful way. So I think that they're testing them together, but they'll either one will pass and move on and one won't, or they'll both pass and be released at different times, and they would just drop the Grande Burritos moniker and just say that this is the 3 cheese nacho burrito or the $1 chicken enchilada burrito, and keep it like that. All right, next up, and I gotta apologize, this picture comes in a pretty poor quality, but it's the only picture out there, so we need to be grateful for that. These are the $1 Loaded Nacho Burritos. So here we have a distinct theme between the 2 burritos, Loaded Nacho Burritos, and you'll see that they're actually very similar. There's 2 versions of this. There's the classic and spicy versions. We can't really see what the spicy one's called. It could be called spicy or it could be jalapeno. We're not really sure. But the classic one comes with beef, nacho cheese, sour cream, and Southwest seasoned chips. So these are actually pretty interesting. These are not the normal red strip chips that you find in other Taco Bell items. These are described as being Southwest seasoned chips, and the Reddit user online who's tried them describes them as being very similar to fiery Doritos. So that's pretty cool. I think that goes well with the rest of the ingredients there. And then you can see that right there, there's a second version of this. We can't see what it's called. We're just going to call it the spicy version. It looks like it has all the same ingredients as the classic, but also with pickled jalapenos in there. So that's great. I can't remember ever a $1 Taco Bell burrito that came with pickled jalapenos, so that's cool. As opposed to the Grande burritos that weren't really similar to each other, these Loaded Nacho Burritos are very similar to each other. I think that if these ones are to pass the test marketing phase, that these would be released together unless they just decide to drop one of them for some reason. So I'm very excited about all 4 of these burritos. All 4 of them look like something that I'd be really excited to try, especially at only $1. So what we've seen recently is it takes items about a year to go from the test marketing phase into a national rollout. So hopefully sometime in 2019, we'll all be chowing down on some Grande burritos or some Loaded Nacho Burritos, or if we're lucky, all 4. Now I need to apologize in advance for this next story because the item that I'm going to talk about is no longer available. But it's so cool, I just thought I had to share it with everybody. This was announced about an hour after I uploaded my Friday episode, so it just missed being included in Friday's new fast food. But Papa John's last Friday was selling their garlic sauce by the gallon. They announced something similar about a year ago. That time it ended up being an April Fool's joke. This time, no April Fool's joke. The gallon jugs were available in 10 cities across America, so you had to be living in one of those 10 cities, and you had to be one of the first 100 people in those cities to tweet at them to order one of the gallon jugs. Like I said, of course, they're no longer available. That was a one-day only thing, but I thought it was so cool I just had to share it. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this next story because it's about an item going away, not an item that's coming to the menus, but Starbucks recently got rid of their gluten-free sandwich. So, of course, people who live a gluten-free lifestyle are very upset about this. The rest of us probably aren't going to notice any difference when we go to Starbucks. And Starbucks, you know, for the record, does have other gluten-free options for customers with celiac disease, and they did cite that the reason why it's going away is because of low sales. So I think it's just becoming that there aren't as many people who are looking for gluten-free foods as there used to be. Next up, we're going to talk about a new addition to Sonic's Carhop Classic $2.99 deal. And so I actually talked about this deal way back in February in the very second episode of New Fast Food. But this is the $2.99 deal that at that time was only for a double cheeseburger, a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Then that included tater tots, and you got both for $2.99. They've been offering that this whole year so far, and they're just now offering a second choice to that $2.99 deal. You can now get it with the quarter-pound double cheeseburger or their Sonic Slinger. So remember, the Sonic Slinger is their special meat patty that's like 70% beef and like 30% mushrooms and other things that go in there. So these were introduced with a lot of hype around them, and now that they're being introduced as part of this $2.99 deal, I gotta believe that that is a signal that they're not selling as many of them as they probably hoped that they would, right? Because if the Slingers were selling really well, there'd be no reason for Sonic to discount them by including them in the $2.99 deal. The fact that they're doing so tells me that they're just not selling probably as well as they would have liked. Which doesn't really surprise me. You know, I commented when they were released that they're awfully small for a $1.99 sandwich. They tout them as being lower in calories, but I think a lot of that isn't necessarily attributed to the mushrooms mixed into the patty as much as it is the size of the patty just being smaller. So I think that, you know, probably people, they tried them, they're probably having trouble getting people to make repeat purchases of them. But anyways, if you haven't tried the Slingers yet, or you have tried them and you did like them, this is a pretty decent deal. You get the Slinger, which is normally $1.99 by itself, plus tater tots for $2.99. So essentially the tater tots coming in only $1. So that's like I said, a decent deal. Like I said, if you're still looking to try out the Slingers, this is a good way to do it. Or remember, the quarter-pound double cheeseburger is still also an option for $2.99. You have the option of getting the Slingers or the quarter-pound double cheeseburger, and that's still a good deal as well. And finally, today we have another edition of Friends of Fast Food. And remember, this is a segment where I highlight a different fast food reviewer by giving them an opportunity to come on this channel and introduce themselves to you. Today's fast food reviewer is KAREBEAR. She's just an overall great YouTuber. She does fast food reviews and also vlogging and eating shows. But I'm going to turn it over to her and let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, this is KAREBEAR. I review food on my channel. I think you would really like my channel. I do a lot of fast food reviews, restaurant reviews, and travel vlogs. Now recently I went to Hawaii and I did a lot of fast food reviews in Hawaii. That was so much fun. I haven't been in Hawaii in 8 years, so I wanted to take advantage of this Hawaii trip, and I did like quite a bit of food reviews from Hawaii, so I'm still uploading a lot, guys. So Bryan from New Fast Food talks about new fast food items that come out weekly. He'll even tell you what comes out in the next couple of months, which is really great. Gives me an idea of what foods I would like to review. So check out my channel for awesome food reviews. I try to post 3 times a week. I'm so excited to be working with Bryan from New Fast Food. Peace.
Thank you, KAREBEAR. Thank you for taking the time to come on to my show. Make sure to go check out KAREBEAR'S channel, check out some of her videos, leave her some comments, let her know that New Fast Food sent you, and if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to her channel. She's actually got 2 channels. She's got the Fast Food Review channel, and she's got also an eating show channel. I'll leave links below in the description to both of her channels, and be sure to check them out. Like I said, she's just an overall great YouTuber. She does not only the fast food reviews and eating shows, but she also does vlogging. She meets up with her subscribers for lunch. She's just an overall, I just can't say enough, great YouTube personality. But that's enough out of me. Now it's up to you to continue the conversation down below. I want to know, which of those 4 new Taco Bell burritos are you most excited about? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. I want to thank you very much for tuning in today. Be sure to remember to give this video a massive thumbs up and make sure to tell all your friends how much fun you have watching new fast food on YouTube. Let them know that I cover fast food news twice a week. I release new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and you can watch more right now.